Hello, my name is John Gallagher, and I started a podcast about solar energy and electric vehicles. And I'd really like you to take a listen to my sample here and share it with your friends and your family, and also, listen to it when it comes out on June 2nd. That's June 2nd, 2014.
Gas stations and being in line during rush hour or whatever. Now, I'm very blessed. I don't have to face that challenge. But can you imagine driving a vehicle where you never had to be worried about stopping at a gas station again? Never had to worry about your hands smelling like gasoline. You never have to have an oil change again for women, especially single women like myself. It can be a little daunting going into a car place and, hoping. I had an incident where somebody did a repair on my car and they left a hammer underneath the hood. And I'm not saying that you're never going to have to, but the maintenance on an EV is much, much lower than a regular gasoline car.
Right. And they're simple.
They're simple. And they're so much fun to drive. But one of the things that I really, really love about EVs is they're quiet. We don't talk about noise pollution, and I know that this is a male-female division line, but, I've had some guys say, well, I like the sound of, it's like, I like a sound of a Harley. I like that sound, but for me, like, to think about, sitting out on the sidewalk at your favorite coffee house or cafe and traffic going by and you don't hear it because it's EVs.
And I think it's just like with so many other transitions we saw, like transition from film to digital cameras, from VCRs to DVD players. It's like one of those things. Right before it happens, everyone's still thinking, "Oh, it's a long ways off." Most people are still thinking, Most people are saying, "Oh, it's a cool technology on the side, but it's to this, to that." But then after a couple of years, everyone's got it. So I think it's the same kind of story here.
The first thing is that normally the woman is actually the bill payer in the home, so she actually knows more about the money coming in and out of the house than the husband does, and that's something that's changed in the last 30 or 40 years. It used to be the reverse, that the man was the bill payer, but a lot of women now do the household accounting. And so the first thing I think that's really important is they know their electricity bills are going up. They know that because they're paying those bills on a monthly basis. So what if you could say, look, I can give you an energy source that's going to be clean and easy.
How about worries and frustrations? You've been doing this a long time. Are you feeling more positive about the future of EVs and PVs? I'm definitely in belief that EVs will push the PVs and vice versa. I mean, if you buy an electric vehicle, aren't you going to think solar? If you buy solar, aren't you going to think electric vehicle?
Yeah, I think even on their own, they would be they're really set to take over their respective markets in the coming decade or so. I think I don't really think there's any stopping it. I don't think it's a political question. I don't think it's anything a technological question. I think it's just inevitable. They're better technologies, and they offer consumers, a lot of power, no pun intended. But together, yeah, the synergies are amazing. I've seen a survey in California found that 39% of EV owners had solar panels.
And a big part of what I'm going to do is say, hey, it's good. Hello. Hey, I made this video for you. And I changed it up a little bit for you. And I was hoping that you would share this with your audience. I know you have probably a huge audience talking about different things, and all their subjects are very, very important. But I think mine is very important, solar energy. And to me, it's not about going green. It's, the energy freedom that's involved in it. So it's not even for me for the environmental aspects of it. So if you're, pro solar, please share this and tell people about my podcast. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.